What's going on, world? You got another episode of Miseducated Opinion. You got your boy TJ here.
What's good? It's your boy Trey Pound, man. What's happening?
Cuzzo. The minister ain't gonna be here today, y'all. He got some schoolwork to do, so it's me and Trey gonna hold it down.
Yep.
Y'all see the title up there. Well, what's been good with you though, Trey?
Hey, real fast, man. Yeah, I know, right? But the whoever made this beat, one of the listeners they hit me up like, "Hey, man, whoever made that beat that at the very beginning is just kind of tough." So shouts out to whoever made that beat, man.
That's the YouTube free music.
Okay,
right
yeah,
there, brother.
Shouts out to YouTube free, no doubt.
Yeah.
Well, now, man,
yeah,
shoot,
I saw this boxer dude. He do a lot of YouTube stuff about boxing or whatever, and he always changed the music. And one day he had the music. I say, damn, I'm gonna have to change it. But I'm probably the only one to watch dude to actually watch us too. So yeah. Go ahead though.
No, man, I was just gonna say I've been chilling, man, hanging out with the family like the whole weekend.
Which is
I'm exhausted now, though.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yesterday, boy, it put a number on me. But because I was I had to show Trey wife up, man. I had to drink under the table, man. She was supposed to be my drinking partner. She ain't make it. I had to drink a water and Coke.
She couldn't finish out the night.
Yeah, Trey said she rolled home sleep. But y'all see the title, man. And it was sparked from Christian from last week when she was saying she was a feminist. And it bothered me, because I know, like, during the civil rights movement, that was a divide that was, in my opinion, implanted by these white women to make the black woman feel like her cause is just as righteous as these white women or whatever. So it was like you couldn't serve two masters or whatever. You're going to be a feminist or you're going to be with the civil rights movement. Now, I'm with women's rights, so I don't want y'all to think I'm saying that. But yesterday, when we was out, because we were bowling, went out to eat, then we met up at my cousin's house. I was late for bowling because I had to cut. So I made it to the restaurant. There's one female. Oh man, there's one female there.
That one female, man.
She made it where I was 100% right, in my opinion. This is a new, what you want to call it? A new lesbian. And from her girlfriend perspective, it was because she was hurt by her baby daddy. Now she hate all men. This female argued, except for Trey. I say Trey showed that why he's been married the longest. Trey didn't say nothing. I think he may have asked her a question or two when we was at the restaurant, but I don't recall him speaking to her at our cousin's house. I don't recall one word he said to her.
Nah, I didn't.
But and Trey was like, man, you just listen. I'm like, yeah, man, but this bitch is stupid though. But what happened? Her girlfriend was saying because by her being hurt by her baby daddy, she was mad at all men or whatever. And she argued with every man there about anything and everything. I mean, some of the simplest things. Everything was wrong. Then she got upset and left the girlfriend. And for what I heard, came back at 4:00 in the morning. So, Trey, in your opinion, with this feminist movement or whatever, like, how do you feel about it? I'm gonna cut my fan on, but just let me know.
All right. I mean, it's tough. I don't know. It's tough. You gotta prioritize. That's the problem.
Okay.
When you try to be I'm for my people, and then I'm a feminist at the same time. Which one come first?
Something got to come first.
Some got to come first. I mean, it can't be 50-50. I don't care what you're talking about. A got to be before B. Like, that's just what it is. And the woman that we met last night, the feminine, her being a female, came way before our people because how she was talking to dudes, like strangers at that.
Yes.
Like we didn't know this girl at all. But the way she was like yelling and getting real defensive and aggressive, like, yeah, she definitely went for our people first anyway.
Because the first, and I guess you can say I was the first antagonizer or whatever that was part of it, because I had we were speaking about our little cab. Oh yeah, Christian, there you go. But we speaking about our little family cabin trip or whatever. And I was joking with my family because they put me in little group messages or whatever. And I was like, man, y'all don't know how to keep y'all bras in check. So one of my cousins, who birthday we were celebrating, he's like, yeah, man, my wife got mad when we called her a broad or whatever. So the female made the comment, you know what I'm saying, I don't like being called broad. So I had got quiet. I didn't say nothing about it. I don't know her. That's her stance. I'm gonna let that be that. But then she brought
Right.
it up again. So I wanted to know, like, so what are you talking about now? So then she was trying to justify like why females call bitches bitches. And I know why y'all do it, but she made it sound stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like she made it where it didn't make sense. Like all her arguments didn't make sense. And that was the first one. And I think Trey, did you say no? I think Trey said I was doing it on purpose. No, that was someone I was messing with the family. Trey said I was doing it on purpose or whatever. But it went from that. But it was still cool though. It was still cool, I guess.
It was
And
still
then
all good at first. After
yeah,
that,
yeah, because it was just dialogue. Then we got to the house. Oh man, listen, I wasn't the one to make the female lead because I had went inside. Because Trey just said like, look, man, just listen to her talk, man. God, dog, you gotta say nothing. So when I went inside, it was another guy that had just came. He had probably been there 10 minutes, and she went at him. And he was like, man, you ain't even give me a chance to talk. I don't even know your name, you know what I'm saying? And he was saying, like, look, I'm with you on all this type of stuff here. So I don't know what conversation they had outside, but it made her get mad and leave the girlfriend or whatever. And the chick was just crazy, man. But she said she was a feminist. Because I called out at the table. I said, you're a feminist. She's like, yeah, yeah. And I wanted to get an understanding of what a feminist was from Christian. But I had my idea, and I'm not saying like you're a her Christian, but she make y'all calls look goofy. This one female right here is what make black men say that don't make no sense. You get what I'm saying, Trey? Are you with me?
I completely get what you're saying, man. Like, dog, when we say she was arguing about everything, I don't want to say no name, but she got into an argument. We'll call him T-Man. Cause dog, that's what I call him when I mess with him.
Yeah.
But they got to arguing over who got the better catalog between R. Kelly and Keith. Is it Keith Sweat?
Keith Sweat.
I think it was Keith Sweat. I think it was R. Kelly and Keith Sweat.
That was me.
Well, T-Man got involved in that one too, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it got real heated. Like she was loud, like mad about the situation.
Upset. And it was just a conversation. It was just a conversation. It was just opinion. I kept saying like it's just an opinion thing, or whatever. And I didn't get it.
I mean, nobody's right, really. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
how many times did I say that though? I start telling her, you're right. I agree with you. She didn't want to let it go. Like she just had to prove that her conversation was superior than every man out there.
Then look, even when you said, oh dang, feminist is the belief in social economic. All right, cool. That's a lot to read. I get to the rest of it in a little bit, but it was like I don't know if she really was a thinker. Really, she was just
exactly.
I don't care what men say. Men are wrong. Men are disrespectful to women. I don't care about nothing else. Y'all are disrespectful to women. It was like, because we got a different opinion from what you're saying, we disrespectful. It don't make sense.
No, hold on. Let me speak on this comment right here. No, I'm not saying that, but that was the angry black woman. She claimed that she was a feminist, but she was an angry black woman. That's what she was like. It was clear as day that she was, and her girlfriend said she's like this. She hate all men because of what that one dude did to her.
No. Like, not all men. She hate all black men.
Yeah.
Because of what that one man, man did.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which made me like, dang. So if it was a white dude, you mean to tell me it'll be all good? You gonna be his friend though?
Right. And it was it got to the point where it was annoying. Like, yo, man, somebody just need to like when she left, like it made it kind of relief. Like, yeah, the tension gone now. I mean, it just I even when her and the other guy was talking, I think we started playing like some old school music. And I'm like, shout, it's cool. And she was like, no, I'm gonna say what I got to say. And I'm like, shout, like, let it go.
Yeah. No, and like I said, keep in mind this is a complete stranger to everybody. Ain't nobody ever met this girl before. You know what I'm saying?
Kristen, you got look. See, that's what you was doing last week, Shawty. Sometimes you got to call a spade a spade.
I look, I don't even disagree completely with what she's saying, but she's triggered by us being black men.
Yeah,
That
and
is
having an opinion,
terrible.
and having an
Like,
opinion.
right. Because
But
so if
even when
somebody
we
is a
certain things
black
we agreed
male,
with on her own, she didn't like the fact that she was agreeing. She would change her whole
hey,
stance if we agreed with her.
you know what and that's what she was killing me. If y'all agree with her, what she said, don't antagonize me.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah. She said,
antagonize me. Like, what the fuck? I
yeah,
said I agree with you. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So
right,
yes,
right.
she was triggered, but her trigger was that we were black men having an opinion. That was the
Why?
trigger. You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody was outside socializing, and
Kristen, she said it perfectly. I didn't do that because I
yeah,
peeped
I said
game.
Trey had the most. Trey. I think when we was out at the restaurant, I think Trey asked her what kind of drink they had or whatever. Outside, I don't think Trey said two words to her. But
Dog, I
why I
can
gave
feel
it,
that
huh?
shit, man. I can feel that shit, dog. It ain't no convincing some people. Some people they just this is who they gonna be. This how they are, and
Right.
so fuck it. Ain't no point in
And
feeding
my
into
thing
that
was, like I said,
for
we're
me.
always giving interest. Like it would be a group of people talking, and she joined in, and it went from discussion to debating, and it wasn't that none of it was that serious to the point where it had to be out there. But that's what it became. It went from discussion to debates. Everything. It didn't matter. It just Trey just say shit. Trey like I'm just not even entertaining. Trey had he showed why he's been married 10 years. You know how they know. Hey, I know how to know the fuck out your ass. And Tracy
Just
like
hey,
man, just listen to her talk, man. Something wrong with her. Something wrong with her.
yes, so I can tell something wrong, dog.
Yeah,
She's hurt bad.
yeah. And like I
Like
say,
I
but it
don't
was
know what
still
the dude did,
all.
but she's hurt.
And maybe the but my cousin when I talked to her when she because I left, my cousin had texted me and said, man, everything that happened this morning, something happened this morning. We got to tell you about something. I called her, and she was like, man, I don't know what it was, but from jump, that female eye was on you. I don't know what I said or what I did, but like she said, from jump, her eye was on you. I'm not saying like for like being attracted to me, nothing like that, but just my energy.
Right.
She ain't like it. She ain't like it, or I what it was. I just don't know. I don't know. But the other guy, like I said, the last dude she got to argue with, like I said, he wasn't there for long, but whatever he said, it had to be something her baby dad or something like that said to her before. It's just crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
No. Because um, she asked me why her saying her being a feminist bothered me because I've seen females like her before, and I was like, I know that ain't your stance, but I just wanted clarity. That's why, like you know, what I'm saying that's why. And I even told her I want to discuss it because it bothered me. Like 'cause we never did get clarification. Even when we did the show, even when you said I'm a feminist, I was saying that you said you weren't a feminist. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see you like that, but I wanted clarity or whatever.
My
So
question
even for
on the whole feminist movement or whatnot, especially from black women, well, only from black women, which one comes first? Your blackness or you being a female? Which one takes priority? That's my question.
yeah, and then she say yeah she got on her girl nerves too though. Her girl like man they
Yeah.
said like when they went on the trip New Orleans she was the same way, and I think like that I like I said I know some homosexuals or people in their community say they was born that way. Not her, not
Yeah,
her. She
no.
was
She wasn't born
turned.
that way.
She was turned that way, and she dealing with somebody that will put up with that shit. First of all, like, and then like even when they like when she left, they called when she came back at 4 o'clock in the morning. They was like, hey, they called the girl, said, hey, come get her, like shot over here tripping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like, she was just different. She is a headache. It ain't like she was ugly or nothing like that. So
Right now, yeah.
I don't get like where she was coming from or why she was like that. Hold on.
Now, I mean,
Takara
dog,
asked you a question, Trey. Hold on.
I didn't see the question. Why does
Let
it
me see
have
if I
to
can.
be separated? Why does I think because it is. It's two different. It's two different things. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's different. That's all. So I'm a black and I'm a man, but if I have to, which one come first is I'm black. I'm black first, personally.
I agree. I agree. And
Then I'm a
listen, I'm not.
man.
Let's see, I don't want y'all to think I'm with women rights. I'm not saying
Yeah,
that at
no
all.
doubt, no doubt,
That
no doubt.
that is that's not my stand. I'm not because I understand a lot of things that y'all have been left out on. y'all have been ostracized from. Y'all have got the short end of the stick. I understand all that, but when it gets to the point where it's you against me, I'm not the system, shouted. Don't take out what the system doing to you
There you
against
go.
every
Yeah,
black man. Yeah, hold on.
I agree.
She said oops from being black.
Oh,
I'm not trying to say
okay,
y'all gotta
good.
take away from y'all being feminine. Like, look, I don't want no masculine women. So I love that feminine side of y'all.
Right.
But this this female, like I say, I don't feel like you held shorty stands, Christian. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was crazy how the universe worked where I wanted to discuss it, and then we get this angry black woman. Like she
Yeah.
was angry at all
Well,
black men.
she's an angry black woman feminist.
Yes.
So I
And
mean, this is the thing. When I meet strangers, like I don't know you, right? Dog, off the fact that you black and we in the same space, it's like, hey, we together right now. What's up? You know what I'm saying? It's love. Even though you're a female, it's all love right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we get into a discussion and things go left, then things go left or whatever. But she looked at us because we're black men. She already had an attitude towards a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
every black man out there, because even
You're
old
right.
dude that the one that said they went to New Orleans with, he already knew that he was back there quiet. He had told me like, he said, "Hey man, don't even do it." And she got upset with him for just making that one statement right there. Like she went in, he's
Yeah.
like, man, and he's like, man, even his girl, the dude what I'm talking about, his woman was that, and she's like, yeah, man, something wrong with Shawty. Like she just have,
Oh man.
huh?
No, that's
So
what I'm
what?
saying. I'm saying, come on, like, yeah,
Yeah, like she just had hated her, and I didn't get it, you know. And like I said, I'm not saying this with your stance. I wanted clarity from Christian, and it went from clarity to, oh, this the broad, this the broad right here. This is the shit I'm talking about right here to make it look bad. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. So with
Yeah,
her being a part of that black feminist movement or whatever you want to call it or whatever,
I
my
agree
my
with your comment
question
right
is
here,
to
Christian.
why was she so angry at black men? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
And right here, I think these two can be one right here with the car statement. You can do both. You can do both. And I wouldn't, but see, I wouldn't even put in the thing about submit. You know what I'm saying? It just everything doesn't have to be tension. But that's your husband, so I understand that right there. I understand how that works. But this was just the average female, and we were just talking. I mean, like having a
Right.
good time. It's supposed to be fun, and it went from fun to like, oh, Charlotte, like you have this aura about you that if any black man you would have an issue with. But I bet you when she go to Mr. Charlie, it ain't no problem. Mr. Charlie got dang on
Hey,
everything, everything good.
do we want to say her profession? And that's what's messed up about this
Oh,
situation
that was so
too.
funny. Oh, that was so funny because I had brought up a
Kristen,
conversation, and I
yes,
was like, yeah,
she needs all that. She needs some therapy. Like seriously, I definitely think that.
yeah, I agree with that. And I was telling about when I was younger, and I met this female, and I said she told me, I don't have a job, I have a career. And then Shaw said, oh yeah, I have a career too. I'm a nurse. And I'm like, it went from me making this statement to now we finna argue about that right there too. And I'm like, yo, I'm just talking about this one female that separated the two for me, and I thought it was dope, you know. And
Yeah.
it, you know, it's I didn't get no
So,
matter
but
what you said.
look, my thing about her being a nurse, since you said it, her being a nurse, I just wonder what does she do at her job if she got a black male patient, or is it different because she at
Mm-hmm.
work now? So she doing her job.
It
You
depends
know what
what
I'm
type of
saying?
nurse she
Because
is too, though, bro. Yeah.
yeah, true. But I don't know. I've never been to a
And
party.
that's what it was
Hold
supposed
on.
to be right there, Christian. Just talking shit, having fun. You know, everybody leave.
Thank
We
you. That's
enjoyed
what
the
it's
time.
supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. This lady right here stormed out the party. I ain't never seen nobody take over the party. I ain't play no spades. I ain't even really get to talk shit to my cousins like I normally talk to them because she took
Right,
over the party, bro.
right, right. Because
You know
well,
what
they
I'm
had like a little
saying?
fire
Like,
pit outside or whatever, and we all sitting around
yeah,
the little
yeah,
fire pit. And I'm talking about like it was fiery too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Oh
She was
man,
fiery.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Like, I
yes.
don't know, but I don't know. I maybe I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have hung out with her because that's my first, I guess, feminist hanging out with. Really, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's my look on them right now.
Yeah, like she makes the movement look bad. and you
Right.
have I'm not saying you have a lot, but you have some females that's hurt and attach themselves to something like that, and it makes the outlook look bad, you know. And I'm not saying, like, once again, I'm not saying y'all don't deserve what y'all asking for. I get all that, I get it, but it shouldn't be to the point where we pitted against each other now. And we
There
know that
you
happened during
go.
the civil rights movement. They took
Yeah.
these women and said, hey, join this here. Now, if you join this here, you can't be a part of that. And it was crazy, man. And I just think that, I think, like you said, Trey, you hit it on the head when you say Shawty need a therapist. She definitely need a therapist.
Yeah, like that's not even trying to be funny and none of that. Like
Right.
she really need help, like to deal with whatever her ex put her through. I mean, because whatever that put her through, like the girlfriend was saying, she got a baby daddy, and it sounded like the kid might be a little young. So that
Yeah.
means she's new to that LGBT world or whatever,
Right.
you know. And I think she's new to that because of whatever the baby daddy put her through.
Right. And
Like
I
she, yeah,
remember
she wasn't born gay, like at all.
did you see when she hit a girl? Like, it wasn't like no hard punt, but when she didn't agree with her, we was at the restaurant. Did one of these to her when she asked.
Oh no, I ain't see that.
When we talking about the word bitch, and she was like, she asked her girl, say, how many ways can you say bitch? And she said, there's only one way you can say bitch. And she said, nah, that ain't what I'm talking about right there. Like, so I bet they fight. That's what I'm trying to say. I bet they fight.
Oh yeah, yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt, no doubt,
yeah.
no
So
doubt.
and it is. I'm not against you, Christian. I don't want you to think that or whatever, but I just wanted clarity or whatever. I mean, I think the comments you putting up here is giving me the clarification that I wanted, and I didn't see you ask her, but you know,
Yeah,
she gang with you though. She
yeah, but
gang.
they're on the same team. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
but
I
okay,
think
let me ask you a
I
question,
need a
Christian.
redo.
Christian, let me ask you a question in the comments. Like, how do y'all separate the two? Like, if y'all you understand is people like that associate themselves or acknowledge the uh the feminist movement or whatever. How do y'all separate yourself from those angry black women? Or yeah, I'm just saying angry black women. Man, I don't care about no. I don't care what no white woman talking about or whatever. So how do y'all separate yourself from those type of females? If you can put that in the comment.
Yeah.
Let me see what she say. You know how some news. uh,
Ooh,
I,
hey, she might have said something, dog. She
yeah.
might have said something.
I think that might have been under Tony how she was. I think she there, like, it was
Nah,
crazy. It was
because hey,
crazy. I
think
mean, like,
about it.
I
The
wish I should have
one,
recorded it. I should have
look, her
recorded it.
girlfriend, who was probably born gay, which I ain't gonna say nobody born
Yeah,
gay, but
yeah,
she's been gay for a long time. Like you can
right.
tell. She was cool
As
with
hell,
dudes. You know what I'm saying?
cool as
Like
hell.
no problem.
Right,
So, but like we said, she been in the game a minute though. She don't got
right.
no reason to be mad at dude. She don't got no
And I was
baby
about
daddy.
to
I
say,
highly doubt it.
I don't think she was coming from a hurt place. The way she
Right,
approached men or
exactly.
whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
but
Shawty was
she's
coming from a
newly.
hurt place.
Yep, exactly. She newly into the club. You know what I'm saying? Let me. Oh, I hate all men. Y'all ain't shit. Cause my baby
Yeah,
daddy, whatever.
yeah, he
You know what I'm
dogged
saying?
because he dogged my ass out or whatever, you know. And
Right.
probably, I mean, but you can tell by her attitude, she probably had the same type of attitude with dude. He just went with the shit. I'm not saying I don't know what their situation
Yeah.
was, but I bet
That's
he
yeah.
went with that shit there though.
No,
You know
no,
what I'm
no,
saying?
dude. No man. I know. Real talk is gonna put up with that.
Trey,
Like
Trey,
she was yelling.
we know an elder in our family, bro. We know an elder in our family. Oh
That's like
yes,
that. Oh man.
yes. The one uncle you say you ain't got no love for.
Oh yeah,
That
that
one
dude. I don't
uncle.
even say uncle
Yeah,
like that. It ain't
but
blood uncle, so I ain't worried about it.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, I've seen it, brother. I've seen it with him. Well, as a kid,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Yo, this shit is crazy." Ain't nowhere in the hell I'd never let it. I'm like that guy there. Yeah.
No,
So,
it's not even necessarily even a
but the
woman.
woman was
It's a person.
she wasn't a
Period. Though.
feminist. The auntie wasn't a feminist or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? She was
Yeah.
just like she ran his ass. So yeah, yeah. So
But
hold on.
yeah. All right. All right. Cool. I like that.
Well, I mean, no. I don't think it come off as an angry black woman. I mean, I get that y'all want. So I don't think it would come off as you being an angry black woman or whatever. So uh, I understand your statement there. I didn't take it as you was angry or nothing like that. It just when I went back and listened to the show, I was like, yo, I need some clarity right here. Like, where does she stand with quote unquote the black cause and
No,
the feminist movement? Like, if
this is
both of
that,
them was having a rally and both of them was important, like this is the one going to get you where you need to be at. And both of them having a rally that same day,
which one you going to?
which one would you attend?
Yeah.
So, hold on, what she
Hey,
said right here. It is. It's called weak ass nigga to me.
nah,
Weak
hey,
ass
real
nigga.
talk. Look, this is the thing, man. I think women sometimes have a hard time communicating with guys. Like the one from last night, she was very emotional.
Thank you,
Guys don't
Christian.
think emotionally at all. We're not
Right.
emotional people. Like Takara, I think she's one of the smarter women that listen to our show or whatever. Uh, we think dang, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say literal. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It makes sense. Logical. That's what I'm thinking
Logical.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Takara has showed the ability, and Kristen, in my opinion, to think logically as well. If
Right.
y'all give us stuff logically, if we can have a logical conversation, you get a lot done. It's a lot that can be, taken care of. But I think the angry black woman, they come off emotional. So that's where
Right.
I think they get the term angry black woman right there.
I was just about to say, I respect that right there. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they do throw that at any woman, any black woman that shows any type of pushback. They do put that on
Yeah.
y'all. Oh, she's an angry. So yeah, you know what? Maybe I need to figure out a better term for her. Or how about bitter bitch? How about that? Can I say bitter bitch? That bitch was bitter.
I mean, but
this
what if you call them a spade though?
but that is true. But Takara's statement is true, bro. Every time any black woman give any type of pushback, they are automatically labeled as the angry black woman. That's real.
No, but
I get it.
the one from yesterday was last night. She was an angry black woman, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. She was bitter. I mean, I want to meet the dude, man. Say, bro, thank you for putting her on that team over there, bro. We don't need no man dealing with that woman. Let that
I
broad
want to know,
happen.
what did he do? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, what did he do? I know you
We
ain't just
couldn't
get
call
cheated
it.
on
Hey,
and that happened. I don't know.
Yeah. We call her an angry chick. Like, that bitch was retarded to me, So can I say retarded? I mean, what do y'all want me to label as? I'm gonna try my best after Takara's comment about, and I see her and Christian like they engage with this, and maybe that term angry black woman is something that they get pushed on them and they don't like. So I'm gonna try my best. But until I find out a better term that y'all can give me, whatever, that's what she was. But I do realize that any type of woman to give any type of pushback, they go to angry black woman or whatever. So I get it.
Not if she's being logical. If you're being logical, like you make it sense, like damn, like if you got to sit back and be like, this motherfucker actually got a really good point.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, yeah. Right, and she could, and that's why I said she might need that therapy from that childhood trauma. That, like, I really mean that.
Okay, just call her retarded. Y'all know we can't say retarded no more, so I don't know if I can say that either now.
Well, we can't say retarded. What's wrong with retarded?
No, they got that's it's a negative word now, bro. You can't say fag.
Hey, bro. Hey, when you left
retarded.
yesterday, right? When you left the house yesterday, everybody we eating the wings or whatever, and the cool gay girl was there eating the wings too. And you said something like, woo woo, man, that shit gay. You said, man, that's gay. Something like that. You said something was gay. I forgot what it was.
Yeah,
exactly.
I know. Now y'all talking about that group message or whatever, and I said that shit gay, and I walked out the door.
Hey, but she didn't flinch. When you said that, she didn't flinch. She just kept on eating. Like, it's whatever. Yeah. But
and I thought about that when I thought about it when I like as I'm walking to the car. I was like, yeah, I forgot Shawty was in there, but she know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's how I just she know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, man. But that's how I'm like, okay, cool. She been like this for a minute. She's used to hearing that shit anyway,
Right.
Seems like she hang around a bunch of dudes and junk, so that's how dudes kind of talk anyway. So,
but she had good energy about her though. Like her vibe was cool.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Yeah.
I know Trey, you don't agree with the lifestyle, but her vibe was cool. Where that right there wasn't an issue with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
we had conversations. Yeah, I talked to her. Yeah. Like you said, I don't agree with her lifestyle, no, but I don't hate you. You know what I'm saying? We had conversation when I left. I gave her a hug. All that,
Yeah, so now they don't think alike because because the girlfriend, the crazy one, yeah, she definitely. I don't think she think like nobody. I think she have conversations with herself in her head, and I'm saying like, yeah, that'll show. And she was like, everything she was doing, she was trying to
Yeah,
one
that'll
up
show 'em.
somebody. She was trying to one up everybody. Like, yeah, you might say something intelligent. I'm gonna say something sound intelligent, but all we see like, man, okay, that's another dumb statement she made. There's another
No, and
dumb statement she made.
she gonna say it loudly, very loudly,
Yeah,
and she gonna
yeah.
repeat
Oh
the
yeah,
shit about
she
five
did a lot of
times.
yelling. She did a lot of yelling and over talking. And it was like we're trying to we're gonna have a conversation. We cool. We can have the conversation, but you don't have to over talk. But that's what dude told. He's like, you're not even let me get the word in. I don't even know your name yet.
And
But see,
while
I don't
he
even
was
know what
saying
started
that,
with
she
them.
was still talking. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So yeah, it was bad, man. That was a bad look for the feminist party, in my opinion.
yeah. I think that's she was a bad, but we can't. She just said as a special educated, retarded. Our word is offensive. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man.
I thought retarded was a
Nah,
diagnosis. All jokes
it went
aside,
uncomfortable because like we still know how
yes,
to
it
make it
was,
work. It
bro.
just talking with her made it uncomfortable.
Yeah, I said that shit
Like
was like
everything, like because go ahead.
I ain't played not one game of spades, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
And we normally
That's
be
true.
on the tables. You know what
That's
I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah, yeah. She
Fuck the night up. That's what she did.
it didn't fuck up my night. You know what I'm saying? Because I was good. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I drunk. I was trying to drink with Trey's wife at the restaurant or whatever. And so I had a lot of drinks in me. And then when I got to the house, I had some more drinks. So it was all I saw it for what it was. It just Trey had more discipline, just not even give her any type of conversation. Trey showed why he's been married 10 plus years. And why I've only been married 2.
No, because I only have logical conversations. I don't do that, man.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, it's not used anymore. I really thought it was a medical
Oh
diagnosis.
no,
Like,
no,
hey,
no. They stopped that a while
retardation.
back or whatever. Yeah,
Retardation was
nah.
a thing.
Nah, because like I think, well, I don't know. I think they started like when it as time went along, instead of being everybody labeled up under that one word, they started saying, "Well, is this type of
They got more specific.
uh, yeah." I think that more specific. That's what I'm trying to say.
Got you. That's what's up,
Oh, she,
man.
she didn't say that to it because she used to it. Like I said, they said when they went on their trip to New Orleans, and they said she got out the car, like they were driving, she jumped out the car, some stuff like that or whatever, and then like they had to come, pick her back up. She wouldn't get in the car. Like she had, I don't know, intellectual disability. That is her for real. That is this woman female right here for real.
That is her
That is
for real.
her. I might start using it, Shawty. You have an intellectual disability.
That's even to me. That sounds worse than
That
retarded. Like if
yes,
you ain't
but that is
intelligent at
dope right
all,
there.
bitch.
This is I love this right here. I got to put that in my mental armor right there. I got to put that in the work.
Intellectual disability.
Yeah, she was
Yes.
annoying, and
Hey,
she probably was
and
embarrassing, old girl.
the girl, the big I said the big girl, the cool, I want to say dyke. What's the word, bro?
The
I don't
boyfriend.
know,
You said
man.
the man in the relationship.
The man and the girl relationship, she said that she literally said, "Hey man, this shit is I'm so embarrassed. This is embarrassing." Cause like I said, we ain't never met this girl before. We don't know who she is, but
Right.
and that's her first impression. Next time we see her, if we see her next time, that's all I'm gonna be thinking about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
and how they came is because our cousin, he worked with the cool one,
the yeah,
and
he worked for the cool
she
one.
brought her girlfriend with her. That's how she was. That's how. Oh man, I gotta put this the card coming up here. But that's how she. that's how
Unstable
that's how.
creatures.
That's how she was.
That's what I'm gonna call y'all from
Brought to the
now on.
situation.
Unstable creatures.
I don't know, bro.
Oh
You
man.
better not say it to your wife, man. You an
Hey
unstable
man.
creature.
Hey dog. And think about this too. I want y'all to get this mental in your head. Now she's in a brand new neighborhood, like she is at somebody's house. She leave at 11 o'clock, and we don't nobody know where the fuck she go. She just left, and then she come banging on the door at 4 o'clock
At
in the
4 o'clock in the
morning.
morning. Yeah, yeah. And I was talking to our cousin. He's like, yeah, my wife and our cousin from out of town. He's like, yeah, they was gonna jump her. I would have held her too. I wish I would have held her. Like, y'all stop this. Y'all stop this. Hit her ass. Hit her. Hit her.
Gonna
Hit
bang it on the
her.
door at 4 a.m, man. Like where did she go? In an unknown, you don't know nobody in that motherfucking neighborhood. You know what I'm
She
saying?
left before 1 o'clock. Cause I left about
No, I said she
11:15.
no, that's what
So
she left at 11. They were on 11 when she
yeah.
left.
So from 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock, where were you?
Yes.
Did you
Where
go
were
home
you?
and say, did you? Because the shouter said they stay in Fayetteville. So did you drive all the way back to Fayetteville and say, no, nope, I'm not gonna let
She
them
ain't had
have
the
this?
keys. She ain't had the keys because the
They
cool
stay
one
together.
had
They
the
stay together.
keys.
They stay together. Okay, I
Exactly.
didn't know they stayed together. Okay.
Yeah, the cool one had the keys to the car. So
Well, when she threw her temper tantrum, like everything was just you wrong. She threw a temper tantrum when she got up and left. That was the temper tantrum. She just got and everybody's like, well, like that's good. Let's enjoy ourselves. Matter of fact, because they had went to go get some wings, and when the girlfriend came back, she was like, I don't even know what's going on. She mad at me. I ain't even did nothing. So
yeah. Hey, real talk though. When the cool one left,
both of them had car. Both of them had their own car.
No. I don't think they did, bro.
No, Trey. Don't tell me she didn't have it.
No. It was one. They drove in one car, and the cool one had the keys to the car. So
I swore
wherever
they
she
had two
went,
different
she was
cars.
walking. And then when she came back, she had leaves on the back of her jacket, and her
you was there when she came back?
Not, bro. Our cousin told us. Told me whatever today. She told me today. Look, she had leaves on her back, and her pants was unzipped.
I didn't know that
like
part.
She was taking a piss or something. I don't know.
I didn't know that part of the game, bro.
Yes, bro.
I could have sworn.
I don't know, man.
Say to leave like that, you have to have your own form of transportation. So
like,
okay,
maybe she Ubered. I don't know, and then got to the house. I don't know, man. But that still don't take 5 hours, man.
But they had the leaves on the jacket and the pants unzipped. Oh man,
Yeah.
That's why our cousin like, man, you took it down there in 14 Industrial. I ain't know what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with girl, man.
Yeah. Well, that's the stud.
Can you say studs? Is that a proper term?
The butch, the bull dagger, bull dagger.
Bull dagger, that's old school for sure. I mean, but I ain't never heard nobody say that against bull dagger.
Yeah. She felt hey,
real talk. I think she was hiding. I think she had to take a piss, bro. Like, if you go on that long, she been drinking. She had to pee, and she lost. She don't know where she at. She probably just had to.
She wasn't drinking. Remember, she wasn't drinking. She just had that little wine drink at the restaurant. She's like, well, I don't know. I wasn't there when y'all was bowling, so I don't know what she was drinking doing.
Yeah, they said that she was drinking. They did say she was drinking.
Okay. I didn't know at the restaurant. She's like, yeah, I ain't trying to get messed up. That's why I'm drinking this here. And it was a picture of the little, what was it, sangria or whatever it was, and it was divided between 4 females. No, because even your wife has those. So there's 5 females. So I don't know. I don't know what her tolerance like or whatever. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, therapy, like real talk, like straight up.
So we can't say bull dagger either. We gotta say stud.
I just feel wrong saying they're a stud, man. That sounds worse to me, man. Like, these sound like you a little boy, stud. Like, hey, that's a stud. I don't know.
Some don't like.
God damn, bro. Like, what?
Dagger butch. Hey, look, man, you gotta work with me. You said we'll be canceled in Hollywood. Luckily we ain't in Hollywood. We just two niggas on YouTube right now, and Facebook. So hey.
A bull dagger, that sound cool to me, man. Like, that sound real cool. Like, and acceptable.
Bull dagger over there.
Yeah.
She just say masculine, but she really wasn't masculine. She just dressed like a boy.
Right. Yeah, she wasn't masculine
at all.
And that's another thing. The bull daggers are not butch. Damn, what's the other one you got? Stud. So the stud, when I left, I gave her a hug. Is that proper etiquette, or should I dap her up like a dude? Because I gave her a hug because she's a female to me.
I mean, depends. I mean, I don't know. If
she was open to it, she hugged me back. It was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean,
when approaching her, I was like, do I hug her? Do I dap her up? I don't know.
No. Listen. While you speaking on that, when I first moved back up here, one of my old classmates from school, who's the stud now, she had brought her girlfriend or her girlfriend's son up there, whatever, for me to cut his hair at the shop I was at. And when she came in, I was going to give her a hug, and she quickly threw out the hand to dap me up. And I was like, okay, I didn't know what to do. So I said, I'm gonna go in for the hug. But if she extended the hand, I just dap up too. So like, yeah, she extended the hand, so I had had to do that or whatever. But I was gonna go for the hug, but I didn't
Yeah.
know like how to
What do you do?
embrace this
Which
person
one
or
do you
whatever.
do?
But after
Right.
that though, you know, when I first seen her, she dapped me up. When she left, I dapped her like, "This what you want to do? We dapping, shawty."
Yeah.
Hold on.
See, obviously when they first came to the bowling alley, I didn't speak to them like to hug them or dap them up. We just kind of started talking just randomly. So
Right.
after that, you know, that was my first like physical interaction with her.
She
Was
was
when I
cool
was
though. I
leaving.
get y'all to
She was
mad,
real
man.
cool. Yeah,
I
no
hang
doubt.
with her again. I'm like, is your girl coming? Because now we know her girl is an unstable creature, or what's the other
Right.
word? Intellectually,
She can't hang
has
out.
an intellectual disability. So I'm like, is that unstable creature at the house? If she coming, I'm good, dog. I'm good
She
because
said
I
there's not
feel
a one
like
size fits all approach that works.
from the way I was told this morning is like if she see me again, she might want to have to get some other things off her chest, which I kept it light though. I still kept it light, even though it was like a disagreement. I kept it light because like shout out, I'm feeling good. Like I'm good.
She
I'm good,
owes
dog.
the family an apology. She owe everybody an apology, like for real.
Yeah,
You
for
don't come to
coming
nobody's
over at
birthday
4 o'clock in the
party.
morning. Yeah,
You don't come to nobody's birthday party and
that
take
you
it
don't
over.
know. Yeah.
That you don't know. You ain't never met these people. You know what I'm saying?
No. She did hang out with him because he brought up the situation when they was in New Orleans, so he been around her before. He
Okay,
been
well,
around her
well,
before.
I guess
That
she
was a
just ain't
trip,
never
and they
been
don't
around the
tell me how many
family.
times they don't hung out in the city together too. You know what I'm saying? But he
Yeah,
did
yeah,
bring.
yeah.
He was the one that brought up the New Orleans trip to me. When I came inside and y'all was still out there, that's when he mentioned like, "Hey man, Charlotte did jump down there." No. I said I feel like she might feel like that. You know, I don't want to be around her no more. I'm good, man. Like
Me neither.
one
Like
thing I can
I
say
ain't
about
even
our family,
engaged with her. I don't want to be around her
when
though.
our family get together, like, we might have certain factions of our family. We don't see each other for a long time. We don't talk, but when we get together, it's just like we were just hanging out the day before. Like this, our family never miss a beat when it comes to hanging out. It just that's how we vibe. But our family's so big where we have room for clicks over here, clicks over there. When we get together, it's all good. So uh, that type of energy with that chick there, I pass on it. I'll pass. Like
Yeah.
y'all know we supposed to be doing this cabin trip. What is it, end of May or something like that?
Yeah,
Whenever we
end
supposed to
of
be doing
May,
that
man.
cabin trip, if I find out she going, bro, I'm good, man. Y'all can have that. I can't be in the room this female, Airbnb or whatever for no cabin for what 4 days? No, bro.
Something
She
like
gonna
that.
walk home.
Yeah.
She gonna walk off in the woods again.
She gonna walk home.
She gonna get mauled by a bear.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When I went outside to my car, I'm looking around for her, dog. I'm like, this one, I don't know her, man. This motherfucker might be trying
Right.
to do something. I don't know. You know. Then
Okay,
I
okay,
ain't had that on me. I'm with my family.
but you said you did know that she you understood that she left without the car or whatever. Like I honestly thought they drove on two separate vehicles. Like, okay, maybe she say I'm gonna be out here, I'm gonna meet. I thought they met up or something like that. So I'm really thrown off with that.
Dog. So the cool one, before she left,
No, she
she
gonna
threw
talk that bear to
the
death. That bear gonna be like, you got it, dog. God damn, I'm good.
hey, she threw the girl wallet out the window before she drove off, dog.
Wait. Last night?
Yeah, last night. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. I mean,
See, I missed
now
all
I
this.
would so the damn, what's the word for it again?
The stud.
Stud.
Yeah.
Hey, now the only thing the stud did that I disagree with is she was down talking the girl in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I ain't agree with that necessarily because it's still your girl at the end of the day, unless you just done with it. Then okay, cool, go ahead and dog out. But whatever. But yeah, I don't think she should have been talking like that in front of everybody. That's the only thing I disagreed with.
But I say this here: the people that was hosting the event and their friends that we met, they knew this energy. So I think she most so was telling
Yeah,
them, or giving clarification to us because everybody else knew but us that something was wrong with Shawty. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you though. Yeah, you don't speak bad on them or whatever. But she was
yeah.
embarrassed. Like, what could she
She was
say?
embarrassed. Yeah, she was embarrassed, and she's still a female, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah. I was shook. I ain't gonna say I was scared. Well, I was scared. And I wasn't scared. I was aware. I knew that she had just got into an argument with my cousins, and I was right there in the middle of. So, like, I'm looking at everything, so I'm kind of with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she disappears into the night. So when I go to my
So
car, I'm like, where's she at?
the cool
You
one
know what I'm
drove
saying?
home, Christian. The cool one drove. She had the car from when I'm finding out now. She had the car, but she threw shot the stuff out. Oh man.
All right, so look, all right, the cool one, before she left, she threw the wallet out, went home, got a phone call from my cousin around 4 in the morning, like, hey, you need to come get this girl. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, they ain't called the police. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They called the girl, say, hey, you need to come get her. She wilding out or whatever.
And
And she
it
at
kind of
first she
makes
didn't want
sense
to
now.
come back.
It kind of makes sense. She threw the wallet out the window because she knew she was somewhere in the neighborhood. She knew she was somewhere walking around that neighborhood.
I mean, where is she gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah,
ain't gonna
especially
walk back
staying in
home from where
Fayetteville.
we at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
staying in
So,
Fayetteville. Yeah.
but now, so the cool one did end up coming back to pick up, but you know, it wasn't no like, all right, I'm on the way. It had to like convince her, like, hey, no, you need to come get her. You know,
I wonder what that ride home was like there. I wonder what that ride home was like there.
probably silent, man. Well, dealing with her it
They
probably
probably
wasn't
got
silent.
they
I
probably
don't
got to
know.
fight. They probably got to fight.
Yeah, it won't
But Charlotte
surprise
wanted
me.
some smoke.
I don't know. She's probably
Yeah.
tired. Goddamn, been out from 11 to 4 in the morning.
All my life I has to fight. But now, I mean, like, okay, but I don't been in situations. Well, I don't see situations where we go out and a female might get upset with they do or something like that, and they go sit in the car though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Now, if
Yeah,
she would have
you
been
go
sitting in
sit
the
in the
car.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if she would have been sitting in the car, I'm like, that's weird, but okay, I've seen this before. But to say
Right.
she
Right.
was
Yeah.
on foot, y'all say she came back with leaves and her pants on zip. Shot, I might have went and turned the
Yeah.
trick real quick, man. Because I mean, they literally like 5 minutes from Fortune Industrial where they stayed at or whatever. So she might have went and turned the
Yeah.
trick. Like, well, shit, I'm gonna show
Oh
them.
man.
So
That was, yeah, man. I would have been embarrassed too. Like if my girl like would have came there arguing with strangers, I bring you around my work friends or whatever, and you arguing with people you don't even know, then you walk out and leave in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck, man? You know.
I don't ever see me being in that position, man. Because I think I'm gonna
Me
pull Shaw to
neither,
the
no
side.
doubt.
I'm gonna check the fuck out of her. And I'll probably get her Uber. Like, you just go home, Shawty. Like, nah, you ain't finna do this. You ain't
Yeah.
finna do that. But getting off of that, man, we spent enough time on that because we had 3 subjects. I said, me and Trey, we talking like we could talk about. That was that one. We're gonna speak on the DMS thing, but what was the other situation?
I
The
forgot,
girl,
man. You told me yesterday.
the little girl, y'all say, the little dog girl. You say your daughter got or whatever.
Oh, JoJo Siwa, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you brought that. I don't know this little girl or whatever, but I saw somebody on E News or whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Now
bro.
it's just you on that one. I mean, I was telling you, this shit is a plot, man, to get the younger generation acceptable to this whole gay culture thing. I mean, I don't, maybe acceptable maybe is the wrong thing to say. I'll say normalized. They're trying to get it normalized, and it's not normal. Yes, that's the one that's gay now. So all right, cool. Yeah, JoJo Siwa.
That's her gay now. I get it. I'm
Right,
with both
JoJo
of y'all. It's
Siwa
just
came
funny.
out. Well, she said she pansexual, but she got a girlfriend or whatever.
What does
And
pansexual
my
mean?
pansexual,
Christian.
that's
What
like
is
you
pansexual?
like who you like people. You just
You
my
just love
person is my
love. You love
person. Yeah,
love.
you love
Okay.
love, right? So
Okay.
my issue with that is my daughters, they love this little girl. They listen to her music. They got a Barbie doll. They got a little hair bows. And I ain't had no problem because I'm like, okay, cool. It's a little white girl that my kids are into. You know, I go buy the stuff, whatever. But then now you come out, hey, gotcha, I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa, hold on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, just being honest. I know it might sound bad, but oh well, it's my goddamn kids. Yeah, it is bisexual, right? But
Yeah. So yeah, okay,
if I
wait. Before you go.
knew if
Okay.
yeah, real fast, if I knew that she was gay, I wouldn't have been supporting it like that, man.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
just
well, wait.
that's just what it is.
I'm just looking at Takara comment to my, isn't it bisexual? But they call it pansexual. Like, this labeling with their community, so many alphabets in that thing. I don't know how
Yeah,
you say what or
yeah.
what. Like, I don't know the little
It says
girl. I
she's
remember y'all.
queer. I don't know what queer mean, but it says she queer. I don't know what that mean though.
So she's queer, pansexual, bisexual, gay. Okay. all right, lesbian, whatever you want to call it.
Nigga, she sucked pussy juice, bro. That's just what it
Yeah.
is, man.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know the little girl. I never heard of her, but when I saw the thing on E News and they was showing like how popular she was, I thought she was like a little girl on Disney Channel and stuff like that. See, my daughter's only 2, so she doesn't like she don't know nothing about her. At least I don't think she know nothing about her, or whatever. But you know,
Yeah.
that's hold on, what she say?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah. That's
That's true.
true. That's true. That's true. A lot of people push this stuff here, whatever they do, and they get these iconic, quote unquote iconic figures or whatever, or people
Right.
that you give your attention to, or you give your energy to or whatever, and they have them come out here and say, well, I support that or I'm with them, because now if you want to stay in this Hollywood game, you can't say anything negative about it. You can't express your true opinion about it. You have to give the narrative that it's okay. Whatever the agenda is, you have to ride with it if you want to stay relevant. Or now it's quote unquote it's the council culture. So if you don't do it, we're gonna cancel you or whatever. And we seen that or whatever.
Yeah.
Hold on. Something bashing D-Way's child, but accepting. I ain't heard nothing about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. How you gonna bash Dwayne Wade, boy? And then
Hold on,
now you
Waka
want to
Flocka?
oh, that's what she talking about walking somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's yeah. That's goofy
Hold
there.
on.
Like how can you bash?
Waka Flocka girl, little daughter gay?
I
That's
guess
news to
so.
me, man. I ain't know that.
I don't know.
I mean,
I guess.
I bet it happened like this in my opinion. I don't know, cause like I'm just now finding this out. But I bet Dwayne Wade, little son, came out first, so he talking about that shit. Then the daughter came turn around like, "Hey, dad, I like them girls too." You know what I'm saying? So it kind of changed him because it hit home, it hit in his
It
household.
hit home. It hit home. Well, yeah, yeah. That's
No
one
doubt,
thing,
no
like
doubt,
like
no
like
doubt. I agree with that completely, Takara.
Trey gonna stand his ground on it. I'm a little more accepting than Trey or whatever. But I say this here, I think because I'm a barber and I get these type of clients and all this stuff here. And so, I'm just used to I see it a little more firsthand than Trey do, so when
Yeah.
Trey see it just really throw him the fuck up like, wait a minute. I'm not what are you doing? But by me being a barber,
I don't like
I
when
have clients
I
on
don't like
both
being
spectrums.
lied to. I don't
Yeah,
like being
yeah.
lied to with the whole celebrity thing. Like, just tell me up front, man. Then you let me make my own decision up, but don't have me
Now you be
supporting you.
watching the reality show. That's what that is. That's all them reality show people. That's how you be knowing what's going on.
But I think, look, don't
Man,
have me supporting you, and then you come out with some news like this that could
mhm.
possibly change how I feel about supporting you. Like, just tell me up front and let me make my decision up front. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, and
No doubt, I agree with that completely, Takar. Like my kids gonna know what's up, but because somebody might be gay, I ain't gonna say, hey, treat them a certain way. I'm just gonna say that ain't the way to be. That's it.
right, yeah,
You
I'm
know what
with
I'm
you. Now
saying?
I'll say that I don't do it from a religious standpoint. It just I know logically, if that was the nature of everybody, it wouldn't be no everybody. That'll be it. So that's my
Hey, you
standpoint
know what?
on it.
Hey, Christian just said something big too. I don't feel like it need to be announced either. I mean, but they sold as hell announcing it. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
and
if
that's
JoJo
right too
Sears
because
just would have said nothing,
no,
go
because
ahead.
old girl, like the little the stud or whatever, she didn't have to tell us.
Yeah,
Even though if her girlfriend wasn't
yeah,
there, she
exactly.
didn't have to tell us she was gay. We would knew it from
Right.
jump. Like she
Off
didn't have
top.
to say, "Hey, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay," and you're gonna know I'm gay. And if in case you didn't know, I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Right.
I feel you on that.
But the dickhead, when she was kind of basically trying to say in so many words, yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah,
Like, bitch, we obviously we see that. You ain't got to talk
yeah,
about it. You know what I'm saying?
right, yeah. So like I don't like I said I don't know the little girl or whatever, but I see it affected Trey because when I was telling we were standing outside the restaurant waiting to get our tables to get because they had reserved some tables or whatever, but it ended up being more people. So we all standing outside and me and Trey was discussing like what was the show gonna be about. And then he brought up her and I was like, then same way Takara said we had a cousin say, ain't that the girl that's gay now, whatever? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah.
apparently it's big news. And like I said, I just happened to have flipping through the channels and I stopped on E News for a second, and that's what they was talking about. And I flipped on. I didn't know that it was I didn't know she was that big, you know. So I didn't know she was this popular or whatever. But she's apparently like with the little girls, like she that one, she the
Yeah.
chosen one. Like I said, but do like she have a TV show? Like what she just seen?
I really don't know the details of it. I just know my daughter's like her. I think she got to be on YouTube or something like that.
Hold on, let's see what Dr. Jones talking
Yeah.
about right here. Yes, that is facts. That is facts. That is fact.
Yeah.
That is fact.
Yeah, I agree with that
They
too.
yeah they look at all them letters though. LBGTIA. You left the Q out, bro. LBGTQIA plus. What is
See,
the
I
plus
don't know
for?
what
Like
the I. What's the I and the A? Fuck the plus. I ain't even got that far yet. I'm
plus,
cool
and
with
then
the
we can add
LGBT. I
on as
got
much
that.
as we want. We can add on as much as we want. They probably got numbers and everything involved with that
What
thing.
I
6, 3, 8,
inconspicuous? I
4.
don't know, man. But so, all right. And when you say they're teaching the anti-race curriculum, I wonder what does that mean? Like, they weren't slaves; they were indentured servants. Is that?
Yeah.
See, I disagree with that though, man. Like, let the history be the truth, and just let's teach our kids not to hate each other because of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
But they acting
Uh,
like if we know our history is gonna keep us separated. I don't think that's necessarily true, in my opinion, anyway. What's
Identity.
Ally?
Ally.
Oh, ally. Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. Shit. Identifies
So,
as an A. Is that
so
somebody who probably heterosexual, but they with the LGBT community?
and I think
That's probably it,
identity is
correct?
like, I don't know. I don't listen, man. I'm just learning. I can't say bull dagger no more. You know what I'm saying? Now
No,
y'all
I'm
throwing,
saying bull dagger. A bull dagger gonna have to tell me I can't say bull dagger. Christian ain't no
yeah,
bull
man.
dagger as far as I know. So goddamn it, it's bull dagger for me. I mean, I like the name. I like it. Like, I don't even see it as being. I ain't saying what's the faggot. I ain't saying that. Now that's bad. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I give you that one. You know.
Oh yeah,
Oh
Christian
no.
is a teacher, so yeah, she gonna look at it a little different too. Yeah,
Yeah. I
but I
mean,
know in Texas for a fact
yeah.
they doing that though. I know for a fact in Texas they doing it. They've been doing it for a couple of years. Like they taking it out they books and putting certain things in there, whatever.
I'm trying to see,
Uh,
since when did they teach sexuality in school anyway?
yeah. Now we know you're not gay, Chris. Nobody said you was gay.
Yeah. I know that. Yeah, no doubt.
You looking for an old man or the minister? She always talking about she looking for a sugar daddy. It's either the sugar daddy or the minister. You know what I'm saying? I here
And the
fighting
minister
for the
down the
minister.
street is all I'm trying to say,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah. He don't mind being a sugar daddy. But
I'm gonna
I'm
Google this
with
shit after we get off.
I'm with Chris Takara too. Like the whole Black Lives Matter. It's the gay lives matter to me now, man. You have white homosexual dudes out here. Like what's going on, bro? And I remember I was looking at one thing. It was on the news or might have been YouTube or some. It was a white dude with a what's the thing that the females in Hawaii be having on, a little leave dress or whatever, the leave skirt.
Yeah. Is
On
it
the
a
Lulu,
tutu? No,
yeah,
not tutu.
he out there going at them folk, and I'm like, man, if you don't get your little sweet ass off around here, man, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do that. You ain't. He snapped his finger. I'm like, man, boy, somebody technically around the corner and beat his ass, man. Get your little gay ass off around here.
Oh man.
I was on look, he don't like the way he was looking at the little show. Cause my wife was watching that thing, what the versus thing, whatever. And he got a lot of these girls out here saying, "Hey, Ron can get it now." I'm telling you, that's like what how he looked then and how he look now. Run clean now. That's what that is. He ain't on that dust no more.
He said he clean now.
Hey,
Oh man.
here she
What was
go.
he saying
Look.
about domestic violence? I forgot. What did he say?
I know they was going in, but I wasn't putting the comments up or whatever. I know they was going. They was going on her and Dante. I think her and Dante was on his head or whatever.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. But okay, let's get on the DMX thing real quick.
DMX.
Yeah, which I really want.
Yeah.
When I first heard, the first time I heard it, I was around my wife's family, and one of her cousins said, "Hey, DMX dead or whatever," and I was like, "Well, I'm not." My thing was I wasn't surprised. That's what I said. I wasn't surprised, and then maybe like 5 or 10 minutes later, she came back and said, she said, nah, he ain't dead. He just had a heart attack or something like that or whatever." and it was from an overdose. But I wasn't surprised by that. So I didn't feel like I didn't feel left or right about the situation. And then it came out to be, a lot of people started putting their comments online and stuff like this here, whatever, and they was going at his family. So Trey, how did you look at when you heard he passed, or when you first heard he had a heart attack or whatever? I think Trey.
I mean, I seen he was like, can you see me?
Yeah, I see you, but go ahead, you good. Well, I see you, but
All
you
right,
ain't
cool.
moving.
Oh, damn, hold on. Let me go back to it. I was looking for a song, but I can't find it. All right. Am I back now?
Yeah, that's right.
All
That's
right, cool.
right here. I'm with you on that comment, Christian. Go ahead, though, Trey.
I was the question, my fault.
When we first heard about DMX first OD and having a heart attack or whatever, to the point where you heard he passed away, like what was your what's your opinion on it?
I mean, I don't know, man. It was like I do consider him to be a legend, in my opinion. He a legend in my books. He made some hits, like some real good songs, some tough shit. And yeah, I was just like, another one gone, man. Like, that's it. And at 50, that's real young too.
Yeah.
He had a whole thing about he ain't like gay people either. What he ain't like closeted gay people. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? And
I remember at one point
he got his songs about it.
Pop. At one point in time, like when he was hot, a lot of people was comparing him to Pop. Like we said, with the hurt of his music and stuff like that, because like he took that mantle of that type of music to a certain extent, not really, but he kind of expressed some things that Pop just showing her your music or whatever. So yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah. Nah, you straight. But I mean, I think I agree with that too, though. About his music, like you got to know who he was and what he been through his music, and that made you love him even more. It's
Right.
like, I mean, damn, like the whole 14 years old smoking laced marijuana and crack or whatever from your homie, from your guy that you looked up to. That's something. I always kind of wondered, like, damn, like, is that why his voice was fucked up like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, and I understand with addiction or whatever, because I got somebody in my family, my father, he had an addiction, so I see it, so I never held that against him or whatever, bro. I feel like he just DMX served his purpose with his music career. And what was dope though, like I said, I don't watch none of these versus things or whatever, but y'all got people that do watch it, they got to see him one last time on the verses with Snoop. So I think that was good, You got to see him in his rawest one more time.
Yeah, that was dope.
But I wonder, and I literally just thought about this now. I don't know if they get paid to do these verses or what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do. They do get paid. Yeah.
I wonder, did that right there play a part into him going heavy into the drugs again too? You know what I'm saying? Or like, because sometimes people be clean, they be out. Like I don't know his process. You know what I'm saying? For his addiction. So I wonder if him doing that verses may have assisted into the overconsumption of whatever drug he passed away from or OD'd on.
Is that how he died? He OD? Because I mean I didn't know that for sure.
Yeah, well that's what they say, So I ain't been following like that, but they say that he OD'd and it caused him to have a heart attack.
Got you. Okay, got you.
So I want. I just want.
I agree with that, Chris.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I heard that your girl Beyonce and Jay-Z supposed to be buying his masters and giving it to his kids for free. Bro had 17 kids. God dang.
God dang. He was allergic to latex, bro. That's what that was.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a lot of kids, man. That's a lot of guys. Man, listen, bro. If I had one more child, listen, man. I'm going to the crazy house. I'm gonna go get old girl like, hey, boy, we both got issues. Let's just go on over here. Let's go talk to these people.
Yeah,
that's true too, Takar. That's true too. Yeah, and we all have it though. We all have it in some form or fashion. It's just like with counseling in the Black community, it was shunned upon. But I think nowadays, like people start to see like you need to talk to somebody. And I mean, but I also look at like with me being a barber, I feel like we are that in a certain form of fashion. Not to the people we're professionals, but y'all don't understand how many people you get as a barber that come here and they'll tell you stuff they wouldn't tell their old lady. Like we get that a lot. We get as barbers, and maybe I'm pretty sure stylists deal with it too. So I think we the unpaid therapists or whatever. We the ones that are not recognized, but we do that. So, oh, she
How
said
does
that
that make you
minister.
feel? Go ahead.
No, I'll just read. Go ahead. What you about to say?
Okay,
How what
gotcha.
make me feel?
Now I say, how it make you feel when they be telling you all this information? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you not? I'm sure I mean, you ain't had to answer to everything. What if you just don't know what to say back? Sometimes, do you still say something anyway? Or you be like, bro, hey,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
I
dude. Because
don't
like
got nothing for you.
no, you still do. Like sometimes it's just if you don't have an answer for it, you just show how I do it is, I let them know I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no answer for this, but I feel you, bro. I understand what you're going through. Sometimes people just want you they just want to vent, and they don't want you to talk. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah,
True. Very true.
yeah. So I mean, I had one time, man. I had this client, and he had been telling me stuff that was going on with his wife. Well, it was his girlfriend or whatever. It was his girlfriend with the mama and all this type of stuff here. And one time he came and he was in the car for a while, but he finally came in. You could tell something was wrong with him. His eyes was red, so you could tell he had been crying or whatever. So then the whole haircut was quiet or whatever. No, we didn't say nothing. So when I got done, I was like, bro, I don't know what's going on, bro, but I see you going through some stuff. And I say, bro, if you want somebody to talk to, bro, I'm here. I mean, this nigga literally started like crying, like tears coming down. And when he finally, got himself together, he said, man, I just want he explained to me where his situation had got to at that point. And then
Yeah.
maybe like a 5 or 10 minute conversation. And when he was leaving, my wife was coming in, and I was like, "Shouty." She's like, "I don't know what's going on, bro, but I could tell he was crying or whatever." So like, but I don't have situations where dudes always crying, but that was a situation where bro just literally he had to get it off his chest or whatever. And the only reason I was able to give him some type of insight on uh just making it through because he had already been it been built, that situation had been building up, and it had just reached his head right there.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So before he left, did you give him a hug or anything? Like,
I dapped him up. I don't really hug dudes. I dapped him up.
I'm messing with you. I got you.
I mean, I don't know. Do therapists hug they patients or whatever? I dapped the nigga up.
I
Like,
think they do.
hey,
I
you know
don't
what
know
though?
they. Oh, I
Nah,
don't
that's
know.
real too because he was talking about killing himself. That's for a fact. I'm telling you, he literally said, "Man, I can't take it no more." That is a fact. He was talking about killing himself. So you're right. That he was talking about killing himself. That's real.
I,
So I
I
was
don't
like,
know.
yo,
Man. All right, so I'm conflicted. I'm sure I'm gonna get bashed, but I'm conflicted by that. He was gonna kill himself. If you're gonna kill yourself, why are you getting a haircut for?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
just being like,
Man,
am I wrong for
people
thinking like that?
how people commit suicide, man, they come in all forms and fashion of how they do it and stuff like that, man. So because it don't be just no spur of the moment. I'm finna kill myself. You still they still go about their daily routine, bro. It just that pressure get there. You know what
This
I'm
thing,
saying? Like,
being in the military,
yeah,
I
you should know
know,
better. You should know it more than
yeah,
I do.
I've kind of seen it. I ain't gonna say a whole lot, but I've seen it happen.
Right.
And the guys that it happened to that I knew, dog, they haven't been taking no baths. Like you almost kind of seen it coming in a way. Like
Okay.
we'll try to get them some help and stuff, and next thing you know, they ain't show up to formation the next morning. So that's why I'm like, he was getting his haircut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. But like I
But
say, whatever, like he was in the car, and when he was on the phone, whatever that conversation was, like it reached his head right there. Like I think that's when he was like, but you get what I'm saying? Like I can't take it no more. I'm at this point right here, and he all into the
yeah,
church and everything now. Like he gave his life to God and all that type of stuff. Like so that's where he at now. But I'm just saying at that moment, bro was like, man, I can't do this no
no,
more. Yeah.
not
So
now that I think about it, I'm with you. Yeah, because all right, so it was one situation. It was a captain who committed suicide. So for people that don't know, in the military, every morning we have these thing called formation, right? Hold on. Took it.
I'm sorry to hear that, Shout.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too, no doubt.
She said her cousin, not her son.
Yeah, sorry to hear that though, for real. But for the military thing, so we had this thing called huh?
Wait, okay, no, okay. She keeps saying, okay, it's her cousin,
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
we
Go ahead,
good.
Trey.
All right, so in the morning time, you got formation. It's at 6 o'clock in the morning. Everybody be in the lines, and it's all pretty. You just basically you taking accountability, right? So it was one morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. A captain that came out and they was giving accountability, and he just pulled up with a gun and like how you salute. He
Right.
saluted right here in front of the formation. Wow, blew his brains out in front of everybody, man. So my point is, I can with that being said, like he was clean cut dude and everything. Sometimes you just don't know, man. Sometimes you don't see it. That was
Yeah,
okay, cool. Maybe he,
you don't know yeah, you're right. You don't know what people be dealing with, and you don't see it. Just I remember, like, I think one of the biggest, not the biggest suicide, but I like one that threw a lot of people off was when Robin Williams hung himself. A lot of people like, wait, Robin, like, bro, you had it. You get
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, people didn't understand, like, through his laughter, it was pain. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of his jokes, like he brought laughter
That nigga
and
was
happy
funny.
family.
You listen to a stand up? That nigga's
But
hilarious, man.
he was dealing with stuff, you know what I'm saying, that couldn't nobody see but him. So it threw a lot of
Right.
people off. So and I remember this one dude I worked with, it was a white guy, and I'm talking about this dude loved his family to death. Like, I mean, like, I know we talking about I love our family. This white dude loved the hell out of his family. And when his wife left him, he killed himself. I was like, when I had left, I had stopped working there, but I had asked Mario that was on the show. I had asked Mario, I was like, hey, bro, how Mike doing or whatever? He's like, Mike hung himself. And I was like, wait, what? But when he told me what happened with him and his wife, I said, yeah, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew how much he put into his family, and to say that it was gone, so I got it. So
Hey, I
yeah,
don't want to love my family that much, bro. I mean, it ain't funny. I ain't laughing at him killing himself, but man, yeah, yeah,
yeah. I don't listen. I don't see me doing it. Like, I don't deal with depression and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. One thing I always tell myself is always tomorrow. But for somebody that's going through it, it's everybody deal with trauma and pain differently. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Now,
People,
I mean, even I can't say I had thoughts of killing
some people,
myself, but
what?
I was I can't say I had thoughts of killing myself, but I had thoughts of, man, life would be easy if I wasn't here right now. I had those kind of thoughts. You know what I'm
I
saying? I
think
just wish I ain't had to deal with this shit.
everybody don't
Yeah.
have that. But I get what you're saying
It's
though.
just like I ain't never play. All right, I'm gonna go get the rope. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go get the gun. Or I ain't never had no thought like that, but I definitely had them thoughts. Man, just nigga, my life would be a lot easier if I just went here. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? As crazy as that might sound, but that's where I was at with it.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I've been there. And my thing is, like, some people put that into a bottle, into a drug. Some people talk it out. You know what I'm saying? Some people self heal themselves, which probably ain't the best though. You know what I'm saying? But some people self heal themselves. So like everybody deal with it in all different forms or all different ways or whatever. And
Yeah,
sometimes it leads to suicide. That's just what it is or whatever.
yeah.
And I remember it was like taboo to speak about this stuff in the black community, like going to a therapist and black people killing themselves. But a lot of black people kill themselves though.
That's a
Yeah.
good question. You want to tackle that one first, TJ, or you want me to go?
Uh like I say with me, what mine was, how did I get out of that? Okay. And I think I spoke on this before. When I was dealing with my depression, I know myself to know that I knew what I was going through. So I was like, okay, if this what this feels like, I wonder what happiness feels like. These were questions I was asking myself. Excuse me, but uh, for me to know what that felt like, I just want to say, okay, what is true happiness? I started questioning myself. It's almost like when I first started smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Like I really had to sit down with myself, and I was like, okay, and I'm gonna tell you like my whole conversation about the smoke of weed, and then I can equate it back to what I was saying. It was like, okay, why do you smoke weed? I was like, I like feeling high. All right, why you like feeling high? Because it feels good. I mean, this is a little conversation I was having with myself in that Trace. Don't think I'm crazy. I was like, okay, so
You good? Go
you don't
ahead. I'm gonna
feel
laugh, but I ain't laughing at you though.
so I was like, so you don't feel good when you sober. You don't like the way you feel when you sober. And I was like, well, nah, I do. So that was right there, like that was a couple. So that when I was dealing with that depression, I was like, okay, I understand I'm at this state right here. What is the opposite of depression? And that there is no term for is it, you know, the happiness is sad, but there's no term opposite of depression. But I knew it was a feeling opposite of depression though. So that's what mine was. Like I was in tune with myself to know, to identify. I knew I was in a dark place.
You had to talk yourself out of it, like hey, I can't do this because of this right here.
Which I say it ain't always the best way, but that's just was my situation. And it was like, right, I had just left the shop, just had my son. Everything was good, bro, but I wasn't happy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, people wouldn't know because I'm always like, I'm the silly one. You know, I like talk junk stuff like that. But you know, that's where I was at though.
For me, like I know when I get in a dark place, man, I don't know.
Spiritual though, so you spiritual though. So is that one of your
outlets? Somewhat, I do. I definitely pray about it for sure. Not to sound like no pedophile, but you know, I like kids, man. Just when I'm around kids,
it like doesn't sound. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, now I'm saying like, yeah, no, that's why I say I know it don't sound good, but you know, I'm sports. I say that, you know, kids in sports. So when I'm out there coaching, I'll be like, man, I can't embarrass these kids, man. Like, you know how crazy that'll sound. Like my coach hurt themselves. Like I don't want to put them through that trauma. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't want to put my kids through that trauma. So there's like they got like, you know what, you can't do that shit, bro. Like it's gonna be okay.
It's almost like you looked at it like it was selfish.
Right, exactly. Like look at everything I'll be leaving behind, and I always say that the sun gonna shine again. Like if somebody came to me,
yeah, that's what I always say. Tomorrow is always coming, man.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
So if somebody come to me with depression stuff, that's what I tell them. Hey, man, it ain't always gonna be storming. You know, the sun gonna come out at some point. So that's what I kind of got to tell myself, because, like I said, dog, if something happened to me, I don't know what happened to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of wanted them to go in a certain way, and only I can take them that way.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I agree right here, Christian. I do. It does though, but it's like when you don't know, how do we address it though? You get what I'm saying? So I'm with you. It's like we need more people. I want to say professionals. I mean, like people that like really.
Yeah, no, that's fair. We need more professionals. I mean, if you look at the counselors, period. I don't know the statistics, but I can almost guarantee you it's more white professionals in it, like therapists, than our black therapists.
I agree with that. I'm with you.
So,
and you know, my wife, she do that though. Like she talk to people who want to kill. They say, but like, what's crazy though? Like, she say, well, a lot of times it'd be like a bunch of weird dudes. I still remember she told me the dude said he want her to put her feet on the phone, like rub your feet on the phone. Like this nigga was a weirdo. Like my nigga, you ain't trying to kill yourself. My nigga,
hold on. Oh, he wanted your wife to put her feet on the phone.
Yeah, rub her feet on the phone.
God damn.
He had a foot fetish.
Right. So now what she said is facts. What Takar said is facts. I remember me and my wife, we were going through it, and we was looking into going to therapy together. Right. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But one of my things was, hey, they gotta be black. And you know what I'm saying? I want them to be, they gotta be married too.
Right.
Like don't just talk to me about some shit that's in a book, bro, because I can go read.
Don't give me a Steve. You didn't want a Steve Harvey or Derek Jackson. You didn't want them to be your therapist.
Exactly. Like I want my therapist to look like me and understand, like in their heart, not just in their head, but in their heart, where I'm coming from or what I might be going through. You know, exactly. So that was definitely one of my things.
Now, you want to hear something though? About I didn't know this person personally or whatever, but when I stayed in Macon, it was a pastor, and I had a couple of his church members, and he preached a lot against suicide, and he ended up killing himself. Like he preached against a lot of homophobic ministries, messages, and he spoke a lot about against suicide. So I wonder, was
if you
he
don't
gay?
Stop saying bro.
Listen, man, I can say what I want to say. I'm a grown ass man. How about that? But I wonder if he was a homosexual, and that's why he preached so much against it. He preached so much against suicide because maybe that's what he wanted to do. And I remember when he killed himself, I asked my client, I say, now, is that a sin? So is he going to heaven or hell? Oh man, that enraged her. That enraged her.
Why
but I just wanted to know.
I mean, it's
I said, ain't that a sin?
I don't know.
I like, ain't he going to hell? And she ain't like that. You know, most people worship their pastors and stuff like that. They put their pastor next to Jesus
No,
in some
what did she
situation.
say? I want to know, what did she say?
She cussed me out. Like she cussed me out like for real. Fuck
So
you,
she never
TJ.
answered the question.
Nah, she never asked a question. Fuck you, TJ.
Got you.
But I was
Okay.
fucking her, so I didn't. Okay.
Oh man.
She was
Yeah.
my she was over the apartment. She was the apartment what they call them?
Exactly, Christian. No doubt.
When the people that run the apartments or whatever, what they call them? The apartment manager?
Rental. Yeah. I said rental agency or something like that.
Well, whatever that she was that. I was fucking my apartment manager. Yeah, so I don't know.
You
That's what it
still had
was.
to pay rent though, bro. You weren't doing it right.
Nah, yeah, I had to pay rent, bro. I had to pay rent. That's true.
Oh man.
But I mean, I wish though, like, hold on, what you say? God is merciful. Yeah, that's the thing too, though. Like, I wonder that too. Like, you know, because when you do that, you're not in the right state of mind. So, do you get punished for that? You get what I'm saying, Trey?
I
Like,
get what you're saying, bro, but I do. It's so it go two sides to it. I don't think God make no mistakes. I stand on that. I say that no matter what happens, I would say God don't make no mistake. I don't get the devil no credit whatsoever, personally. Um,
so don't
but I also
don't
believe,
talk against homosexuals no more, bro.
why not?
Cause God, that's God. You said God didn't make no mistakes, so that's God
No
work. Go
doubt
ahead though.
that I
Yeah.
do think that's God's work, and I'm still against it. But
Okay.
anyway, um, dang, bro, you made me forget where I was going, bro.
And when she was saying like God is merciful, and I was like, is that a sin? Well, I
Oh
said
yeah,
they right say them out. Yeah.
I say God knows all. He know the beginning and the end. So that means to me, he knew when he created this person that they were going to
Mm-hmm.
kill themselves. If we're
Mm-hmm.
going by the Bible, because the Bible say he know he the Alpha and the Omega. They
Mm-hmm.
Omega was them killing themselves.
Facts.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. That religion thing is tough. You know what? And my father-in-law actually put me on a lot of game. He said some kind of big about this whole this gay thing a little bit. And in the Bible, it says that we're supposed to obey the law of our lands, bro.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
Eh, yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
This way get
Yeah, this is exactly where it
that
get going.
it get opinionated now, you know, because
I don't even
like
think we
she's
have
not wrong,
decisions.
and I don't think you wrong or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But whatever the middle ground is, what you saying and what she's saying, I think it's a gray area. I don't think none of y'all wrong though. But that was one of
Yeah.
my first questions though. Um, before I came out of like that Christianity stuff, so that was one of my first questions as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't God
What is
make
that?
certain people to do like? Didn't God make certain people to do this? Didn't He know this was gonna happen? So like, why are they
Yeah.
wrong if He know that this was gonna happen? So I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even think y'all disagreeing though. I don't think y'all could Trey understood your right away. He understood what you were saying. So I don't think y'all disagreeing. It's just
I think because so we disagree on the fact of she feel as if we have an option to go left or right. I
mhm,
feel that God already know which way we're gonna choose.
yeah. So is that
That's what
free
I
will
think.
then? But is that free will?
No, not to
Okay.
me. I mean, to us, to our human brains, I think we may feel as though it's free will, but him being God, the knowing all, you can't tell me you know everything and then you don't know if I'm gonna go left or right. That's to
Right.
me. I
So
don't know. You'll lose
so
me
in the
right there.
Bible, when it say God give you free will, He does give you free will. Then listen. I'm with you, bro. This is I
In
remember
our human brains, we
I
have
remember
free
I had this
will.
conversation with me and one of my cousins. I like, man, I just don't get it, man. It doesn't make sense. So
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
That's a tricky part right there. That's a tricky part. Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I said, I think both of y'all wrong and both of y'all right. You know what I'm saying? It just I don't know. But like I said, I don't, y'all both right and wrong. How about that? Y'all both right. Y'all both
Now I
wrong.
think we both right, honestly. So I think she's right on the free will of I can right now go get a gun and shoot at all my neighbors if I want to, or I can't. I can make that decision. But I
Mhm.
do think God already know which decision I'm gonna make. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little pushback with that.
Come on, give it to
If
me.
okay, you said you
And
think you
I'm
can
not
go out
finna
here and
shoot
do this.
all my neighbors just so y'all know. I don't want nobody goddamn calling the police and stuff. But yeah, go ahead.
You say you can go out here and shoot up your neighborhood or whatever, and but you don't have to if you don't want to. But God know if you're gonna do it or don't, right?
Correct. That's my
Okay.
opinion. Yes.
So if your path was to do this,
Mm-hmm.
can you? How about this? Can you go outside of God's uh will? Can you go outside of God's
No,
will?
not in
So
my
where's
opinion.
the
No.
where's the decision at then?
What you mean?
Like, okay, if God wills, let's say, because in the Bible it tells you God said, "I'm good and I'm evil." But we're not gonna
Right.
say that though. But
Yeah.
you do
No,
know
we
it
good.
says that, right?
I'm with you. I'm with
Okay,
you.
so
I'm with that.
let's say shooting up your neighborhood is evil,
Mm-hmm.
but and we already said like God knew when He created this person they was gonna commit suicide. So God knew
Yeah.
you was gonna go ahead and shoot this neighborhood up. So that's in God's will.
Exactly.
That's in
Right.
God's will. Can you if you can't
Yes.
go outside of God's will? Did you make a decision?
Me as a human. Yes.
But it's God's will.
No
You're
problem,
you're
Tar.
doing
I
what you're
got you.
supposed to do. You're doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean,
You get
bro,
what I'm saying though. You get what I'm saying.
I
Like you
get
see
what
how
you
it sounds.
saying.
Yeah.
So you saying so? How can God hold it against me? You know, when
No,
it
no. I wouldn't.
when it's time to.
I didn't even get to the judgment part yet. I haven't even
Okay.
got to the
Okay. Got
judgment.
you. All
I'm just
right.
saying doing a act, and God already knew what you was gonna do
Yeah.
tomorrow, two
Yep.
years from now. So your life is in God's will, whichever way it go.
Yeah.
So if He already designed your made the path for your whole life, you can't go outside of the path that God made for you. So you're not
Correct.
making a decision. And my thing was either God knows everything. If you're making a decision and you going outside of God's will, it almost saying that God doesn't He doesn't control everything. So it's an all knowing God or just a God.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
So
I'm with you. I
yeah.
mean, hold on. There's a open.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That yeah. He said here the key word
I've
says
never heard of that.
interpretation. He said interpretation though. There's an interpretation.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
So
So that's an
yeah,
opinion. That's all that
yeah,
means. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't believe in that personally. I don't.
yeah. That's true. The story is what it is. Yeah. So now let me get to when I was a kid. One of the questions I was had like because I had this conversation like it didn't make sense to me as a child. Like this doesn't make any sense. And I was like, well, if God has designed a life for some people. Some people are meant to go to hell. I said God
I
created
agree with
some
that.
people to go to
To
hell.
go to
Their
hell.
purpose in
Right.
life is to go to hell.
Right. I mean, we don't know
Yeah.
that here on Earth as humans,
Right.
but God know
Right.
that. I think. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So if okay, like Hitler, Hitler's one of the most despicable people in modern time or whatever. So if Hitler served his purpose and that was God's objective for him, why is he being punished? Why do we feel like he's gonna be punished if he's doing in God's will? Like there's a book of Judah, and in the book of Judah, it was like him and Jesus walk, and his and everybody say no, we when we say Judah, it's a negative thing, but the conversation him and God was this is your purpose. With him and Jesus was this was your purpose right here. This is what you supposed. They had a conversation like this is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
He said story of Jonah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's a good Bible study question or whatever. And but for me, like when I was
I don't
coming
think
up
that
in
they wouldn't
church,
bring this stuff up in Bible study. They wouldn't bring this up in
I was
Bible
about to
because it
say
caused too much back and forth.
I was just about to say that. And as a child, when we in the church we grew up in or whatever, it's like you can't say that or whatever. You don't do that. Don't question God and stuff like this. Here, I didn't
Right.
understand that. Like, why can't I because I have these questions. I think with a lot of people in churches or spiritual leaders, when they say don't question God, is because you don't have the answer. So you don't want
Oh
to
yeah,
address
no
it.
doubt.
So now
Because
when
think
I have
about it.
these questions, now I have to form my own opinion or make it make sense to me as a child. But you're supposed to
Right.
be guiding me. But now
This
I'm
is the
making these
thing.
spiritual understandings on my own. Go ahead.
I said, think about it. Like you said, they don't have the answer. Because think about the people that are over these Bible studies. They just regular motherfuckers, just to be honest. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
regular people who
Mm-hmm.
volunteer to do the Bible study. So when you
Right.
hit them with a question they don't know, that's when they jump to the don't ask the questions. which
But
honestly to
listen,
me that makes you more like intuitive, like damn, like what's really going on, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, and make you want to pull the veil back on everything.
Exactly. So yeah, man, I don't know. I disagree with that personally.
Yeah, but he literally says in the Bible that he's the creator of all
He
good and
creates.
evil.
Well, it says
It
I
literally
can get
says
you
that.
I can get you the Bible verse later. But it said
Yeah,
I created one lump of clay for good and one lump of clay for bad. Like it say that. I don't know the exact verse off top, but I can get it to you though.
yeah.
I mean,
And
I don't know.
go ahead, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, I was gonna
I
say
want, I want.
I try to be honest with my kids about it as much as I can. Just so I never want them to say I lied to them, because I remember I felt like my mom lied to me about tithes, like tithe the money. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I cried. I was at Peace Baptist, and the first time ever tithe had $1. I had to break it down to 90 cents and give a dime. Well, I kicked and screamed because I didn't understand how God is going to give it back to me. Like
Right.
I don't know. I never even to today that still don't make sense to me.
Okay. I say this here. When when you have one book and you have so many different interpretations of the book, everybody gonna find just cause to back their interpretation. That's why with Dante, person we had on the show, he's a Hebrew Israelite. He reading the same book y'all read, but y'all interpreting it two different ways or whatever. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So the
No
Bible
doubt.
is it's a tricky book. It's a tricky book
Do you think it was meant
because
to be a tricky book?
yeah, I think the Bible was created for evil. Just my opinion. I think
Yeah, I
that book is
probably asked the
evil.
wrong person that goddamn
Yeah, I
question.
think no, the reason I say that because you have so many people that read that book and they'll base
See,
their
hey,
view
she
and
just said
opinion.
something so big right here about interpretation. I interpret it one way, and it's how she interpreted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
So I don't
I
know.
think
And who's
because
right? We don't know.
that's what I'm saying because you can have a relationship with God and it don't have to be nothing based off that book though. I think the Bible has a lot of good moral stories in there, but I think it have a lot of bad ones too though. You know, I just can't get with the Bible. It's just me. It just I can't. Like as a child, I had too many questions that wasn't answered. And then when I got old and started looking at it for myself, I was like, wait, what? So, but is he wrong? Because he feel this way, and then you got all these different. It's a tricky book. I say the
Yeah.
Bible ain't for the weak. It ain't for the weak. It ain't for the weak.
Hey, and you know what I don't understand? I don't understand churches really, like in the denominations. You know, like who created these denominations, and
See what I'm saying?
why
Because
is your denomination correct? And
like
then
okay,
what denomination was Jesus? You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Because
So it go
like what
deep,
I'm
man.
because it's one book, and these people say no. This is saying what? No, these people saying it's saying this. So we're gonna form
Right,
this denomination over here saying we based it off John the Baptist. Where did these Baptist folks come from? Because they based their life off of John the Baptist. You know what I'm saying? So it's
right,
just
right.
and yeah. As a preacher, that is so true right there. We were told to not question, but that doesn't make any sense. Everything else I have a question for in life, you can guide me this here and guide me that way. But when it comes to this book that my life supposed to be based off of, I can't as a
Right.
child. I don't know.
It's
Religion
like
is
what
man
happens if
made.
you really do have questions? You know what I'm saying? We're just supposed to not answer and not
Yeah,
ask? Like that's crazy to me, man.
yeah. That
Religion is
and
man made, no doubt. No doubt.
yeah, yeah.
But
Hey,
that's why I just say I consider myself to be spiritual, man. I just got a spiritual relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? I do read the Bible, but as far as if somebody will say what denomination am I don't consider myself no denomination, you know.
they got a
But
term for that. Non-denomination though. Like it's a term for that one. Like
all right, cool. I'm non-denominational, but
it's a section
yeah,
for y'all too. You know.
I'm just I consider myself to be spiritual, man. You know, that's it.
And my thing is,
Discourse. Hey, I
A,
don't know what that
a
mean. I ain't finished college, man. That's why
conversation, bro.
discourse is important. Okay,
Conversation.
conversation. All right, TJ, no, I don't
Dialogue.
know.
But
Right, but you can't have
that,
dialogue without questions.
but I'll say this here though. When it comes to that though, especially when it comes to that Bible, it can turn from conversation to having like we had the conversation with old girl because people take they spiritual belief hard, you know. So when you say anything against mine, people get defensive automatically. They get defensive.
And you
So
can't do that and to have a productive
you,
conversation. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
with you on that. That you can't. Yeah, that's you can't do that. But it happens though, and a lot of people. That's why I
Oh,
feel
she
like a
said something
lot
big.
of
I like that.
I think that's why I feel like a lot of churches are cults because they not out, but put like this: not the belief is a cult. Churches are cults because you have this preacher preaching this way right here, and a lot of I look at it like a lot of churches put their pastor on this pedestal that he can't do no wrong. He this, that, and the third, and they worship the pastor. They don't even have a relationship with God. They have a relationship with their pastor. And I see it in a lot of churches. It's stuff like that just turned me off when I was like when I was
Yeah,
questioning. It just turned me off. Like I'm going to this church and I'm looking for guidance, and all I see is man worship. I told you about with the church, the pastor, my white pastor that did the James Brown when they put the cloak on him, you know what I'm saying? And then they he walking off, he ran back on there and they put it back on him again. I'm just like, yo, am I the only one that's seeing this? Like, this is goofy. This is goofy. Then he had security out there where you couldn't even walk up to him and touch him. I'm like, what is this? You know, and like
yeah.
they had that stuff turned me on. I mean, it
Turned
turned
you
me off or
on. It
whatever. Like,
turned you
yeah,
off.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it turned me
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, it turned me off. Like, I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? When you see that as
No
a
doubt.
child, and I had to understand as a child that this is goofy. You get what I'm saying? As a
Yeah,
kid. So when
for
I got
sure.
older and started seeing it for myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good.
No, I didn't realize really how deep religion was until my kids started asking me questions. I was like, oh shit, like I'm gonna be responsible, have a big hand in on how they which way they go spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of wanted to get into it and ask my questions so I can find out so I can get them the right information or what I think is right anyway.
Right. And that's how it's gonna be. How you read it, how you interpret it, and what touch your heart or whatever, you know. And
Yeah.
I don't think
I, it,
and I don't
it,
think you need to go to another man to
yeah,
get that. You know what I'm saying? You reading this
exactly.
same
Yeah.
book this dude got, you know. So I just I me and that Bible, we don't mesh. We don't mesh. We don't mesh. And but that's but you know in our family, that's how we was brought up. Like you wasn't going outside of that Bible. I had to become a man. Even when I found this was my standpoint, I still was ashamed to say something to my family. Like it took me a while to just to let my nuts hang. Like this, what it is. Like even yesterday, even yesterday, Trey. What happened when y'all started praying? What did I start saying?
Man, so we praying over the food. This man telling us something while in prayer, mid prayer. Look at it over there praying to white Jesus. Now I think you was talking to them bull daggers though when you were saying that. When you
Nah, everybody had their eyes bowed and closed or whatever.
who you was talking
So
to then, bro?
I would just
You
put it
you
out
just
there.
saying it?
I was just saying it, and whoever got a reaction from it, that's what you was saying. I was doing on purpose, like you doing this shit on purpose. That's what you said I was
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
on purpose.
yeah. Cause you kept looking at our one cousin or whatever. When after you said it, you looked down at her and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Now, Rachel, our cousin started laughing or whatever. She started laughing, yeah, and I was like, yeah, y'all
Appreciate
ain't
that,
praying to
Scar.
white Jesus. Y'all praying to white Jesus, yeah. And then you was like, who's to say I'm praying to white Jesus? Why you get that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But my family knows now. No, this what happened. This what happened. They said let's pray over the food, and somebody said something smart like let's get TJ to pray over the food. That's
Somebody
why I
did
said
say that.
yeah,
That's
yeah. They
true.
said let's
Somebody
get
did say
TJ to pray over the
TJ.
food.
Immediately, hey, now let's get somebody else. Let's get somebody else.
You did say that. You did say that. You did say that. You did say you said no, let's get somebody else. So when they made that statement, I was like, oh, we taking shots now. All right, we're gonna bow y'all head and tell white Jesus I said what's happening. That's why. Yeah. They was messing with me. But I don't
Oh
know who said it,
man.
but somebody like it was about 15 of us or whatever, and they were saying like, yeah, somebody made a statement. Let TJ pray over the food. Oh, okay. All right. So I was like, I'm gonna distract
Yeah.
whoever ain't in tune with God, they finna be distracted doing this prayer. So somebody got food poison. Somebody got food poison. I don't know who, but somebody got food poison.
Hey, so all right. So I'm trying to. All right,
I did. I felt provoked, shouted. I felt provoked. And me being
right,
me, I had
TJ. So all right, I know you said you believe in God, right?
I believe
So
in the creator.
what is
I don't believe in God. No, no. I don't
you
like that
said that on
term.
the
That's
previous show?
no, I said I believe in the creator. I believe something greater than me. I didn't say God. Like y'all might interpret
Okay,
as
cool. So
God.
you
Yeah.
you believe something
And the
greater than you.
it's a higher power than me, yeah.
So all right, what do you base your morals off of?
Um Experiences, um
So life, basically.
life, yeah, my family, things my family taught me for is moral values. But when it comes to spiritual values, that's why I separate the two. Because like I just said about 10 minutes ago, there's a lot of great moral stories in that Bible. And we as human beings over here in the West, we have based our well, a lot of us have, especially when you black and in the South, we based a lot of our moral values off of that. So that's what I saw coming up. So I based it off the examples I saw as a child, but I know how to separate the two. If that make any sense?
Now I'm with you. So you took some pieces of the Bible with you over there with you
Because
though.
but listen, because I still even stuff the way I feel now, that Bible teaching is still embedded in my
Christopher.
head.
Yeah.
So no, I don't pray though for when I was following it. But like those teachings and stuff like that. Some I still battle with that stuff in my head though, because it was engraved in me as a child. It's almost like you were it's like you've been molded to be a certain type of way. And then when you go outside of that molding, that form is still there. No matter if you say I'm this, that, and the third, that early doctrine is still there. You get what I'm saying? Is that making sense?
No, it makes
Like,
sense. I mean,
those
I was
early
just
doctrines is
curious.
still there.
So you ain't gonna say it, but basically you do get your morals from the Bible, but you don't want
Yeah,
to
I
give the
said it. I
Bible no
said it.
credit. Okay,
No,
cool,
no, no.
cool,
I
cool.
do. I know I do
Oh, you
because
all
those
right,
were the
cool. All
examples
right.
I sent. Yes, yes. That's why I said those that's early teaching is still there, and those were the examples that had me, and the examples were around me. They was basing their life off the Bible. You get what I'm saying? Like they tried
Bro,
to walk.
you might just be not religious
I know
from
I'm
what
not
you're
religious.
saying right now.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I know,
religious,
but I think
and
you
I don't
spiritual.
I don't have a certain doctrine I follow.
Right.
'Cause
But
all
I do
doctrine,
think you
I think all
spiritual,
doctrine
bro.
is corrupt. I'm with you. Yeah, I am. I think all doctrine.
Okay.
Well, all doctrine is corrupted. All of it
I
is.
think that's fair to say. I think that's
All
fair
of
to
it
say.
is. A man, it's some man's interpretation or whatever.
Yeah.
At
I
one point in
mean,
time, you had that's why you know you always hear me say the universe or nature and stuff like that. I always say that. I don't know if you hit
yeah, 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 yeah.
attention. So I give credit to something because even when I say and I let's say the people that believe in the Big Bang theory or whatever, that's a creator right there within itself. It just it's not a conscious creator, and that's one thing I question too. Like if that is a true way of it happening, is this whole God concept we have? Did we give it a consciousness or 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 is it non-conscious? Like because man has put in any belief system or whatever, they have put their own interpretation or some form of understanding and just get passed on and passed on and passed on. But before all these spiritual beliefs and stuff like that, what was it before that? You get what I'm saying? Like
Right. Yeah.
I don't
I
know if
mean,
I'm
I
making
get you straight
sense.
up. No, you making plenty sense. Like, I mean, I think somebody I seen a shirt one time. It said, "Who did our
That's true.
ancestors pray to before they were brought to America?"
But now
You know
I'm
what I'm
not.
saying?
But I'm going even deeper than just over here in America or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because we still had spiritual beliefs before these Caucasians came or whatever.
That's what
I
I
think
know.
but because even with Christianity, that's ours. That's ours. They took and put their own spin on it. That's not an American thing or whatever. The term and all that stuff like that, because they took our spiritual beliefs and made it their own. And then they took our understanding and turned it into a religion and gave it to us. They gave us religion. I don't think they gave us spirituality. They gave us religion. You get what I'm trying to
I
say?
agree with that. No doubt.
They
I
took
agree
what
with
was
that.
ours, and and when I say they, I'm talking about these Caucasians or these Caucasians or whatever. They took their knowledge, lack of knowledge, and the knowledge we gave them, and they made it one within themselves, and then they put it in a form where it represented them and gave it back to us over here on the Western Hemisphere. But that's
All
our
right.
belief system, though.
Look, I heard you say cockazoids. I'm gonna put you on the spot. All right. Now, if you don't want to answer this question, just don't answer it. All right.
Okay.
Is it a fair statement to say there are no such thing as a good white person?
Okay, that's what the conversation. Yeah, yeah. Because I haven't seen the guy in the comments today, but the dude James or whatever, he live in Seattle, and that's my brother's childhood friend. So he came in town. I cut his head. So we had this conversation, and I was like, all white people ain't bad, and he was like, I think they are. And so your question, Trey, is are all white people bad? I don't think so, because those are our children. I really feel like black man's the original man. Those are our children. I say this here. My guard up was all up with all white people when I see them, but I don't think all white people are bad though. I don't. I mean,
Okay,
I
cool.
think
I mean, I just asked because you said cockazoids. I'm like, does he think
yeah,
all of them are bad or just some
no,
of
yes, the ones in power. Because
them?
we can't pair everybody with a broad brush or whatever. You get what I'm saying? They're just like
Right,
when they say
right.
all black people are thugs and ignorant and eat watermelon and chicken, you know what I'm saying, and lazy and
Yeah,
all. Like we have that in our community, but that's not everybody. That's
right.
a
I mean, dog,
that's a negative. I mean, that's a small fraction of us.
I feel it's both ways to me. I don't think all white people are bad, and I damn sure don't think all black people are good.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what
You're
I'm
right.
saying?
You're right. You're right.
So it go both
You're
ways,
right.
man.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Takara. They did. They did. But yeah, you're right. I don't think some black people are evil to
Yes.
the core. Like that broad yesterday, that bitch was evil.
Boy,
And I know.
I thought back to her too, bro. I ain't even
Hold
mean
on.
to do that,
I was saying Takara said, "Don't say bitch." That
bro.
can't say
Unstable
broad.
creature.
Now.
That's it.
Unstable creature,
Unstable creature.
intellectually challenged.
Right. I'm saying unstable creature
Yeah,
because
but
I can pronounce that real good. I can't say the other one yet.
yeah, unstable creature sound like that's that's
I like that.
that's called somebody a peon. Just with two words. Yeah.
I swear that's
So
my new thing, unstable creature. Because I can say that to the supervisor and they can't fire me for it. You know, it's a sound better saying bitch.
y'all better get this
So
unstable creature.
exactly. Yeah, they're gonna throw them off. Well, yeah. But now, man, we can go ahead and wrap it up because I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting
Yeah.
hungry than the mother.
Yeah, we hit our mark, bro. You know, we try to be done by 8 o'clock, so it's 7:54. So you go ahead, Trey, and
Oh
you
dang.
close it out. But I mean, I say this here, it's really been us, Christian,
Thanks.
Takara, and Dr. Jones made a couple comments off of YouTube or whatever. So we appreciate y'all. To y'all two women stood up today, and maybe it was the title, I don't know, but y'all stood up today. We love y'all too. Go ahead, though, Trey.
No doubt. I for the feminist versus the was it angry black woman?
Yeah, that was
All right, cool. But look, I
headline.
don't got no problem with females, black females being a feminist. Hey, rep your set. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But don't forget that you black, man. You know what I'm saying? And don't let your feminism bring hate towards the black men. So I got that to say about that. This JoJo Siwa stuff that I just wish they'd just be straight up with us, man. Like, don't lie to me. Don't have me thinking one thing and it's another, or just don't say nothing at all. Like if they would have just never said nothing at all, it's all good. But what else we talked about? And
Suicide,
the religious. Oh yeah,
suicide,
suicide. Hey, that's some real stuff right there, man.
DMX.
Yeah, DMX. Yeah. Hey man, I don't know. Good show, man. Shit, I don't want to
Yeah,
talk
I was
all
about to
day.
say, man, it's too many subjects we had to just
Yeah, I
tackle
can't hit on
one.
each one.
Yeah, but I say, yeah, the show we had great dialogue, man. I think it was cool. Appreciate you, Tony, for coming in at the last moment. Like Tony, one of our faithful YouTube followers, and he would smoke. When the dude called us some cows or whatever. Tony was like, "Let me just give me the word." But no, he did say that was coming for real. But I mean, I think it was good. Like a lot of stuff we agreed on, some we didn't, some we were just trying to get an understanding. And I'll say this here with that broad from what that unstable creep, that bitch from yesterday. I mean,
Unstable creature.
I'm going out in flames right now. That bitch from yesterday, like that's all we were trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Just have conversation, and we don't have to agree to keep
There you
communication
go.
going on. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be aggressive or somebody walk away with their feelings hurt because you feel this way and I feel that way. That's just human nature. Everybody don't like. I don't even married couples don't have agree on everything. So
Facts.
that's
Big facts.
twins don't agree on everything. You know, so that's just what it is. But we appreciate y'all for watching the show. It was cool, man. I ain't play. So I gotta start. Trey, you gotta start reminding me during the show, like in the middle of the show, to put the commercials in because I don't want to be doing it at the end or whatever. You know, so I want to make it where it give us a little time to go get some water, something like that. I be forgetting.
Cool.
So you remember, just like about an hour in, like, hey, bro, play the commercials.
Next show, I won't remember. About 45 minutes in, I'm gonna say something.
Tara and Christian, that's y'all job because y'all watch us faithfully. Y'all got to remind us to play the commercial during the show, so that way they'll like people that's watching, they can see what we stuff we trying to help people do or whatever. But outside of that, man, you know, it was cool, man. Peace. We out.
No doubt. Peace.
Perfect.